Few countries have contributed more to the World Cup's appeal than the Netherlands, whose brilliant orange journeys and total football have made them one of the most entertaining teams to watch, period. They are nevertheless undoubtedly the best footballing country to never win the World Cup. But they have an unpleasant distinction of reaching the most finals without winning, losing in 74, 1978, and 2010. Some say it has become a habit for them. However, they're hoping to win the next World Cup to finally break their hoodoo and shed the title of Nearly Man. So in today's video, we've come up with the top 10 Dutch footballers of all time. So let's get started. The best goalie in the history of the Netherlands has narrowly defeated plenty of other legends, was an unlikely star born in a country known for its fluid and offensive football, but one who shined brilliantly during a 13-year international career. His 130 caps make him the most appearance maker in Dutch history, and he tired from international football with a position in the 2008 Euro All-Star squad. In 1998, he was voted Dutch Footballer of the Year during the 2008 to 2009 season, and he also set the world record for the longest period without allowing a league goal, playing 1,311 minutes without losing. Yeah, during his career at Ajax and Manchester United, the 43-year-old became one of the rare persons to win the league championships with two different teams. He also won 8 league championships, 5 domestic cups, and the UEFA Cup. So, yeah, he's got a couple of records to his name that not even the FIFA video gamers can match. Anyways, as if Vervaas Wilk's international record of 35 goals in 38 games wasn't, spectacular enough, or what have you, the striker's career in Netherlands was cut short while he was at his own peak, owing to the country's unwillingness to allow professional players to compete. Wilks maintained his prolific goal-scoring overseas with Inter Milan, Torino, and Valencia during the absence of international football between 1949 to 1955, when he would have been 25 to 32 years old. Wilks is still loved in his home nation for his ingenuity and his wacky dribbling, and his popularity's even spawned a character cartoon. That sounds pretty funny, alright? But he was also so popular because, well, he deserved it. He's still 4th all-time in goals for the Netherlands, having scored 35 goals, significantly faster than Robin van Persie, Patrick Kluivert, Dennis Bergkamp, and Ruud van Nistelrooy. While Joanne Cruyff and Rinus Michels were leading Ajax to glory in Holland and Europe, Willem van Hanegem was motivating Feyenoord to fight with their domestic rivals on all fronts. Indeed, in 2 periods with the club, the midfielder made over 300 league appearances, helping them achieve 3 league crowns, the KNVB Cup, the European Cup, and the UEFA Cup at a time when Ajax was anticipated to sweep all before them. On the international scene, Van Hanegem hooked up with Cruyff and his teammates and was a crucial part of the team's golden era in the 70s. He was a member of the team and reached the final of the 1974 World Cup and placed 3rd in the European Championships just 2 years later. But he was one of many outstanding Dutch players who left the country without receiving any kind of worldwide recognition. Many more great figures emerged during the second gold period of Dutch football, and Frank Rijkaard was at the vanguard of the Netherlands' triumph in the 1980s and 1990. In any position, the defensive midfielder and centre-back established himself as one of the best players in the world, combining his beautiful abilities with some of football's darker arts. He joined his fellow countrymen at AC Milan, who they won back-to-back league titles and European Cups as part of the Dutch trio that featured Marco van Basten and Ruud Gullit. During his tenure with Ajax, where he began and ended his successful career, Rijkaard also won 5 league titles, 3 cups, and the Champions League. His biggest achievement, however, came on the international scene, where he helped Holland win the European Championships for the first and only time in history in 1988. He was awarded Dutch Footballer of the Year twice and finished 3rd in the Ballon d'Or voting on 2 occasions. He should have seen Ronaldo or Messi for the motivation to win a Ballon d'Or, if there was, Messi or Ronaldo plating during his time. Ronald Koeman, another member of the 1988 European Championship winning team, was one of the game's best offensive center-backs. His powerful strikes and lethal free kicks were legendary in the football world, and in the football world only. He never used his kicks in a random street fight or something, even though he definitely should have. I mean, you got the kicks, use them, Anyways, so he retired as the all-time leading scorer among defenders. In addition to his international achievements, Koeman has won a slew of trophies at the club level. Koeman was a member of Johan Cruyff's dream team at Barcelona after winning 4 Eredivisie titles, 3 KNVB Cups, and a European Cup during his tenure in Holland with Ajax and PSV Eindhoven. At the start of the 1990s, he won another European Cup, a Copa del Rey, and 4 consecutive La Liga titles. In 1987 and 1988, he was chosen as Dutch Footballer of the Year, knocking out Marco van Basten, Frank Rijkaard, and Ruud Gullit. While Joanne Cruyff was credited with spearheading the Dutch golden age of the 1970s, Joanne Nijhuis was just as influential in the team's ideology. Nijhuis was the epitome of total football, starting most games in center midfield but being versatile enough to basically be plugged in anywhere. Indeed, once Cruyff parted from international football, it was Nijhuis who continued the style and led the Dutch into their second World Cup final in a row in 1978. That match, like the one 4 years prior, ended in a bit of disappointment, despite Nijhuis scoring the game's first goal from the penalty spot against West Germany. At club level, though, Nijhuis won 2 Eredivisie titles, 2 Dutch Cups, and 3 straight European Cups with Ajax before adding a Copa del Rey and a Copa Winners' Cup to his collection in Barcelona. Dennis Bergkamp's one goal, yes, that one goal certainly sums him up better than any words could. Bergkamp produced a magnificent stroke of control to pick down Frank de Boer's 60-yard pass in a tight World Cup quarter-final against Argentina, beating Roberto Ayala before putting the ball past the keeper to send Netherlands into the last 4. It appears he was one of those children who rings your doorbell at night and runs away before you could ever catch him. I mean, he is fast, basically. So his technique was amongst the best ever seen on a football pitch, and the game-winning goal against Argentina in the dying minutes was only one of many spectacular goals from his sparkling career. With Ajax, Inter Milan, and most famously Arsenal, he won 4 league titles, 6 domestic cups, 2 UEFA Cups, and a Cup Winners' Cup. You won so many cups, here's a cup for winning cups. Basically what that is. Bergkamp was twice awarded Dutch Footballer of the Year and finished 3rd and 2nd in the Ballon d'Or vote in 1992 and 1993, respectively. He's also been inducted into the English Football Hall of Fame and has twice finished 3rd in the FIFA World Player of the Year honors. Ruud Gullit, like Marco van Basten and Frank Rijkaard, cut an unmistakable presence on the football pitch, dominating European football at both the international and the club level. As captain of the 1988 European Championships winning team, the talented attacking midfielder enjoys a unique position in Dutch football history as the very first player to win international trophy for his country. Before joining AC Milan, he had greater success at the club level, winning 3 Eredivisie titles and a KNVB Cup. Gullit scored twice in the 1989 final against Steaua Bucharest, and the Dutch link boosted the Italian Giants' win 3 Serie A crowns and back-to-back European triumphs. He went on to win the Coppa Italia and the FA Cup and the Sampdoria and the Chelsea, respectively. He was twice voted for Dutch Footballer of the Year and won the coveted Ballon d'Or in 1987 before placing second to Van Basten in the following year. Marco van Basten may have been named in the same breath as Pelé, Diego Maradona, and Lionel Messi in a discussion of the greatest ever if injuries hadn't cut his career short and caused him to retire at the age of 28. Bummer. Oh, wait. I forgot to mention the GOAT, Cristiano Ronaldo, along with Maradona and Messi there. I apologize, Cristiano fans. Don't hate me. I'm also a fan of that sexy beast. So anyways, Van Basten won the Ballon d'Or 3 times despite retiring at such a young age, a feat only Messi can match. Along with Rijkaard and Gullit, he was the gem of the Dutch crown at AC Milan, guiding them to 3 Series A championships and 2 European Cups. During his career at Ajax, he won 3 Eredivisie championships, 3 KNVB Cups, and the Cup Winners' Cup. However, it was at the 1988 European Championships that he had his overall best performance. Van Basten was voted for Player of the Tournament after scoring 5 goals to lead Holland to their first international title, and he capped his incredible season with a magnificent volley of an impossible angle in the final against the Soviet Union. Few players have ever had an influence on the game of football such as Johan Cruyff, who has an irritating-to-pronounce name and is often regarded as one of the best players to ever have graced the name. Cruyff's role as an on-field conductor of total football added a new dimension to the sport, and even has a move named after him. The Cruyff term was a key member of Ajax's all-conquering squad of the 1960s and the early 70s, winning 8 Eredivisie titles. 5 KNVB Cups, and 3 successive European Cups, while also winning a league title and a KNVB Cup at Feyenoord at the closing of his career. He also played for Barcelona, where he won the La Liga title and the Copa del Rey. Cruyff shone brighter than most on the international scene, though, as he guided the Netherlands to the 1974 World Cup final. Despite losing to West Germany's Franz Beckenbauer, Cruyff was recognized as one of the best to never win the title. The total footballer won the Ballon d'Or 3 times and was elected into the Dutch Footballer of the Year 5 times, making him the only player to win the coveted accolade more than twice. The International Football Federation of History and Statistics ranked him the second best player of the entire 21st century, behind only Pelé. Yeah, my dudes, that's pretty dope. And so guys, here we've reached the end of the video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, loved it, and if you didn't, wow. My life is used to be worth something. Anyways, it does give us more inspiration to make more videos if you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. So, without any further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one, huh? Ciao!